Happy New Year to everyone. Welcome to 2025. I know today is the eighth day of the new year. Come on. But I had to wait because we are in a new season. We have a new government. I want to say congratulations to Ghana on the ninth parliament, the sixth president of the Republic of Ghana, and the very first female vice president of the Republic. It is a new season, it is a dawning of a new day. Now, are you one who says, it's a new year, new me? Or are you the one who goes with the flow? Yesterday, I put up a poll on my WhatsApp status, and I was asking people that are you one who believes that the advancement of your life is based on the new government because it is your party who is in power? And so you believe that the next 4 years of your life is going to be tremendous because your party is in power, you're going to get some appointments, some gigs here and there? Or are you the one who is saying, oh, my party has lost, and so the next 4 years, I'm just going to lay low and go with the flow and really not see any advancement, but that I would see an advancement if my party should come back into power? Well, I'm here to bust your bubble on both ends. Regardless of the fact that your party may be in power, it does not guarantee that you're going to have an advancement of life. You may have money, you may have the connections, you may, similarly seem as though you are progressing in life because you're having those things. But if you do not take some actionable steps to really improve upon your life, it will be just another season where 4 years comes and yeah, you didn't make some money, but you didn't really grow. You have aged, but there's not tangible, milestones in your life. Likewise, if your party has lost and you believe you might probably lose your job or lose some connections that you have, and so you would not really advance in life, then I'm sorry to say that you will dwindle in the place that you are because probably you're not going to be making as much money as you would want to. Secondly, you wouldn't be out there very often because a lot of people don't do well with losses, and so people are going to tease you, people are going to call you names, people are going to slander you, and all sort of things. So you may plunge into depression and whatnot, and your life is going to go this way instead of going this way. And so today I am basically here to encourage you, whether it is your party that is in power or your party that has left power. It is a dawning of a new day for Ghana as a whole. And as an individual, you must strive to be better than yesterday. You must strive to be better than when your party was in power or when your party was in opposition. And decide to take actionable steps where you can confidently say that you do have A, B, C, and D as milestones in your life. Now, there are critical areas of your life that I believe you should create a vision for. I know there's a lot of brouhaha about vision board creation and whatnot, but for the most that I've seen, and even myself as I started 15 years ago, was to just put up pictures of what I wanted my life to be. I did that from age 15 up until 2023, where that which I had pictured, I significantly achieved. I became the lawyer that I wanted, I got the car that I wanted, I got the connections I wanted, I got the things that I put on my vision board basically. But then what I realized was that very certain aspects of my lives were lacking. Now, I will generally summarize these areas into four categories. It had to do with spiritual life, finances, relationships, and work in general. So, when it came to these four areas of my life, I didn't really pay too much attention to them, or I didn't have goals concerning them. For instance, when it came to my spiritual life, I have been a PK all my life. Born in the church, been in the church, served in the church. I have grown in my relationship with God. I have grown in the things that I used to do. I used to be journaling and writing scriptures. Now I'm able to sort of like memorize it and say some of them off head. I have improved. That has improved my prayer life. But I didn't make some conscious efforts into studying. So, for instance, I'm deciding this year that when it comes to women, I know nothing about women. I am a woman myself, but I know nothing about women. And I will be dumb to say that I know it or I don't. And very much so, I knew of only five ladies in the Bible, that their stories resonated with me. And I chose an actionable step for me to really know who a woman is, what are the things that they do, what are the things that they are capable of doing, and also to know about the women of the Bible. I decided that this year's devotional will be about 52 women in the Bible. So I'm reading the women of the Bible devotional for the year, and it's going to be a 52 weeks challenge that I and other ladies are doing. So that is an actionable step I have taken to grow my spiritual life and knowledge of women in the Bible when it comes to my spiritual life. Again, another area that I didn't really take much notice of was my finances. Not that I lacked or not that I was in abundance, but I just felt, oh, if I got the money, I can spend it. I do consciously save towards things that I want. Now, I didn't know much about investment. I ended up in the securities and in the securities industry for my pupillage, and it sparked an interest in financial literacy and investments and all those things. And so I took an active role in deciding that I want to learn more about that, go into investments. And an actionable step I took last year was to document every penny that I received and also every penny that I spent, so that I could know how much came into my hand and how much I was able to save, how much I was able to invest, and how much I put into building my businesses and myself. And so, document equipment that I bought and things that I bought for myself that should help in advancing my life. Now, an actionable step to be taken this year is taking financial literacy classes and also doing investments, from the treasury bills to the bonds to the shares to the fixed deposits. I've learned them. I am willing to learn more so that I can grow my money, because that is the point I am now in my life. Now, another area of life that I really didn't focus on was work and career. I just wanted to become a lawyer. I just wanted to be an HR consultant. I just wanted to be a compliance officer. I have achieved those things, but I didn't really have a plan for where I want to work, who I want to work with, what are the skills I need, and all these things. And I did spend the entire time of last year going for a lot of interviews, and I realized that some organizations did not line up with what I wanted for my life, but because I didn't have a vision for where I really wanted to work or the areas I believe I should be working, I could not pull through. So in 2025, I am actively deciding to take actionable steps where I document and write down the vision of where do I want to work, which industry do I want to work in, who are the mentors that I want to have in there, what are some courses, certifications that I need to take in order to position myself for the job market. Now, when it comes to friends, relationship, family, I am big on being a people's person, but I really do not like lots of gatherings. So I have been hiding away from people, and that's how come I went off social media for a while. It's been almost a year. But again, I am here, and I did go out last week with a friend. She's more like a sister, and it was a very nice time. I went to the Kwame Nkrumah Museum, and I'll share the details about it in my subsequent videos. But this is to say that when it came to my relationship and friendships and social life, I didn't really take a keen interest. So in 2025, an actionable step that I've put here is to go out more, is to socialize, get to meet new people, and get out of my head. And yeah, be very intentional about friendships. And another aspect of life that I believe that we should focus on is health and wellness. And so concerning my health, last year I decided that I'll go to the dentist. I did. I already have very beautiful teeth, but I had to go to the dentist. And yeah, I also had to go to the eye clinic again, and I've decided to now book my appointment twice in the year because I have some challenges in my eye. And also to do at least yearly body checkup just to see what is wrong in my body, what is right in my body, and what I should be doing. So an actionable step is taking all these appointments and also visiting the guy as a woman. And so there are steps that can be taken as an individual towards achieving the goal. It's not just about the pretty pictures and all that. You should have actionable steps to go with these goals. And another area that I really love is emotional and mental wellness. Look, the fact that you're constantly angry, bitter, jealous, they are emotions that need to be processed. And for some of us, these emotions are too big to be processed alone, and they do sometimes affect our mental health. That's how come you see people who are very lively and outspoken and bubbly become all of a sudden depressed and unable to really process what they are going through. Well, I have come to let you know that it is okay to seek therapy. So, an actionable step for me this year is to go to therapy. I have been going to therapy for some time, and I stopped because, yeah, it's not chicken, it's not like, yeah, chicken change. But I am going to actively go back into therapy. And I found some resources like on site, like the Restorers Home run by my friend Joe Nketia. And so basically, understand that the year 2025 can be your year to advance, but you need to take actionable steps. This is my vision board for the year 2025. Has a lot of things on it. I think I will do an extensive video later on, but this is just me welcoming you into 2025. And please, 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 asking that you seek for advancement in every area of your life. The areas of focus are our spiritual life or faith life, our health and wellness, our finances, our relationships, our work, our personal development. Personal development meaning personal grooming, um, reading goals, styling, learning a new skill, and we're also going to be looking at our emotion and our mental wellness. So please, 2025 is definitely your year. 2025, please do it with God. In 2025, I leave you with the scripture. In Psalms 34, verse 4, it is actually in the middle of my vision board. And it says that I prayed to the Lord and he answered me and he freed me from all my fears. And so, please, this is 2025. I don't know the fear that you have, the fear that your party is not in power, so you're not going to advance, or the fear that your party is in power, and so you're going to, be stuck with doing some things just for the party that it can really improve your life. Whatever that fear is, you have prayed, the Lord has heard you, and He has delivered you and freed you from your fears. So, this is me just welcoming you into 2025. Please do remember that 2025 is indeed your year. So, go out there and have a fantastic year.